Looks like we're on. Okay. Decided to play a little Hogwarts Legacy. Think I'm gonna start a new character into my mods. I got one left. That one looks interesting. How bad it was gonna clip. Glad rags. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. So I have do a Slytherin. I remember which ones I turned off. Hang on. Go back and see. Okay, Battle Pets, Victorian, Clifton's, and Merlin's Apprentice. Okay. Kia, Victorian, Clifton's, and Merlin. Alright. Clifton's, Victorian, Nikita, and this one, because these freaked out my game the last time, so I turned those off. Oh, excuse me. Alright. So, accept. Man, now I gotta come up with a name. Now, once I get in, I'll have to swip over to my other monitor and do a lookup right quick. A little wiki search. Thought it already prepared the shaders, but when you go into a mod, it does it again. Oh man. Oh jeez, I think I gotta take a bonus allergy pill. Getting all stopped up. Say it's supposed to cool off tomorrow. Oh shoot. It's not gonna let me get over there, is it? No, it's not. Back one. Glasses. Face shape is good. Hair. Swear I've used that one before. Wish they had a rookie-a-doo. Bun. Yeah. Bangs. You curl right on the forehead, man. That almost in the eyes. Oh, it's not quite in the eyes. On the mannequin, it looks like it is. I think I'll start with that one. Complexion. There we go, no scars. Eye color. Brightest green I can find. Light green. Of course. That's it. Are you kidding me? You don't have like a real emerald green? Eek. I guess that'll work. Eyebrow color. Why can't you say match the hair? There we go. And shape. Little fins. And yeah. A little weird. Unibrow. Nope. There we go. Kind of thick but thin out. Like. Oh.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to...
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. That was quite something.
Oh, so this is the highest pitched.
That was quite something.
Okay. Story. Slogged through it several times, so I just like to play. Wow. Oh, now I can, yeah, now I can get over to my second screen. So let's look at yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. Hey, come on. Okay. Yes, where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, so now I gotta think of a first name. Oh, it's actually a game. We go with that. Let's go there. Alright. Alright, got it. M-A-E-V-E. Start your journey.
It appears we are
Flip back
almost
over
ready
to my
to depart.
live stream tab so I can see stuff, but
It's a pity
I'll
we
get
didn't
there
have
in
a bit
moment.
more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Spoiler alert, you're not going to see them. Oh. Sorry. It's not like I've played it 5 or 6 times. I keep forgetting to download the skip thing. I don't know where it skips to, so I don't really matter. No, you can skip. That's right. I forgot. Oh. There we go. Skip.
Are you alright?
I didn't think I was gonna skip the dragon attack too.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing?
I didn't think I
Attacking
was
a
skipping
carriage
that part.
mid-air? A typical
Oh,
dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
So sorry I skipped the one part. They get attacked by a dragon in the airborne carriage. Just as Professor Fig is showing her the little box that has this weird
How far did that port key take us?
key in it.
Farther from London than the
It
carriage
glows to
traveled.
her. They
We're somewhere in the Scottish
dragon
Highlands.
attacks,
Sir, those
crunches
runes.
the carriage
Do
in
you-
The port
half.
key was meant to lead us
They
there.
grab the
I
port
do.
key and it
This has
ports
not
them to
been the
here.
day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to
And
George
it
for
was
a
sent
reason.
to
And I
Professor
believe that
Fig by his
she,
wife, who
and
was
now
dead.
George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to.
There we go.
If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Alright.
Mind your step.
Typical controls.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
Left thumbstick.
A
to
good
move
question.
around.
Miriam
Right.
spent years
Just to
searching
kinda
for evidence of a
around
long-forgotten
in
form of
place.
ancient magic.
This is a little bit of a tutorial for that. Oh shoot, back into for movement,
Ancient magic.
basic stuff.
Yes, a
And the
powerful magic
opening of
wielded by a rare
the
few.
story, of course.
Seems to have been lost to time.
Yeah, can either walk off or kind of jump down.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Okay, that is
But, sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
And then it tells you how to target with the right, and then you can click the thumbstick down to stay on target.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
See, now it's
Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo!
I love magic.
Almost there.
Birdie, fly, fly, fly away, little crows.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That port key led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
The mini-map shows your surroundings.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
statue?
This may have been his home.
I thought, oh yeah, there it is. Okay. I knew there was a little path. Just forgot it was just past the statue.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Oh, I have to pause for a moment. I'll be right back. Tutorial. The symbol of ancient magic.
What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
A little louder, Professor Fig.
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Notice the armband. If you saw the part that I inadvertently skipped because I thought I was just skipping to that part, you would see similarities. The dragon had like a collar.
The armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
And
He
there
watches
we
over
have it.
the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Oh, wow. There's a chest. I didn't get to it in time. Crap. I didn't be able to get it.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Guess not. Should have been faster. Oh. Oh, just a little gold. I was hoping it'd be my first piece of
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
clothing.
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a
Our
revealing
first
charm.
spell.
No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
So, hit the button, follow the thing, hit the button at the proper points, and it moves faster, although I'm on story mode, so the creep to get it done in a short amount of time is non-existent. And
Revelio. There!
get
I saw
used to
something.
doing that.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
And our second spell. You can see it starts getting a little red at the end. If you play on the higher difficulty level, it will creep a lot faster, and if you don't get to the end before it gets to you, you fail at learning to cast the spell. Right trigger and tap Y.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Potato.
The shield charm.
Accio! Descendo!
So many of
Levioso!
those,
Deposo!
but we will eventually.
Expulso! Deposo! Levioso! Confringo!
I know how to do the dodge roll. You're gonna play it a lot.
Descendo! Levioso!
Potato.
Confringo! Lumos! Stay close!
And I'm not gonna stay close.
Lumos. Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
Follow the little trails.
What's happening?
Right.
The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. I need to align these statues with their reflections. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Potato! Stupid one!
To stun, stupefy. Oh, gotta.
Potato! Stupid one! Stupid one! Lumos.
Yeah, I was just about to say you can push the left stalk down with the sprint.
Revelio.
Oh, I knew there was a chest in here. Probably just a little more gold. Oh, there's another one. Just a little more gold. We get our first pensive memory.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
Professor
Portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well.
Charles.
I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
We were all rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ramrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, Perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
I know a way out. Professor!
Oh! Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the Pensive, the Locket, and the Path to Both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Hogwarts. Leeds train station. The boathouse. I want to at least get to Hogsmeade tonight. I should be able to maybe a little further before I stop this crazy train. A couple more degrees cooler and I can turn my AC off. Going into the
Oh, good.
Great Hall.
We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Whoa. Excuse me. Phineas Nigellus. Black.
Phineas Nigellus. Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
not a lot of students. Of course, it's the 1880s, 1890s, something like that.
Professor Weasley! We've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
That's who my first character was, because that's who my first character should have been. But I got 2 Ravenclaw characters already, so choose a different house.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Can't even have pudding.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Turn up the sound just a smidge.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
First morning at the Wizarding School.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio.
The map's pretty easy. Got the waypoints, the path to go, navigation.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
It's pretty cake.
not helpful.
Revelio.
Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
There's Sebastian.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
And now Ominous and Imelda, and they must be in there.
Revelio.
Do another little Revelio and see if there's any glowy. Nope. So let's go talk to them. Do another little whoopsie doodle just to see if there's anything cool around. Looks like not.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
There's Imelda.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it, and I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
And now let's go talk to Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Revelio.
Oh, I go up. She's up in the common room. That's probably where the house chest was at. That was. Yep. There it is.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it.
Oh, excuse me.
You only have
Wow.
one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
The book. The field guide.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Resource. Kind of like a resource, but British.
Thank you, Professor, but
I
what do
love
you mean it will
idioms.
keep track of what I'm learning?
Differences from
Perhaps seeing it in action will
US
answer any
English to
questions
British
you may
English.
have.
So
Walk with
fun.
me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what
Revelio?
details the field guide can provide?
the Kelpie statue. Open the field guide. Continue. Go down. Click. Field guide. Exit the field guide.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that,
There's only
inside
about
and outside of the
150 of
castle.
them out there or something like that. There's a flu flame.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall. Travel. Shook. And bada boom bada bing. There you be. Oh, yawny. Oh, man.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Alright.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade
We'll go
is
through
the
everything
only all-wizarding village in
at
Britain,
least
and is home to an
most of
array of
everything.
shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Which should I pick? Which is the typical Slytherin? Evasive? Yes.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Open map. The gold shield represents main quests. Completing main quests will further the story. Unlock new features and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spells under level requirements, and they have a lock on the shield. In these cases, you will need to be the required level or have the required spell. New spells are earned by completing professor assignments, which have the icon as seen, or quest rewards. Track a quest to continue, which we got charms or defense against the dark arts. We'll track that one first. And then it tells you what the rewards are and some information.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Pay attention. Alright. Yeah, so it explains the charmed compass, which I kind of think is a extra thing in a way, because it does have the route over on the mini-map, but I guess the charmed compass can be helpful because it actually shows you a little golden thread of where to go.
Revelio.
Ah, yeah. Arithmancy. Oh, let's go grab this while we're here.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Flu Flame. We don't have Accio yet. Oh, here's another field guide page. Barnabas. Oh no, Gregory the Smarmy. Don't worry about arithmancy stuff right now, even though we know how to do it. I mean, I know how to do it. And there's another field guide page right here.
Revelio.
Just gotta get a little closer. There we go. And I'm already level 2. That's because I got more field guide pages than usual, so we can look. Need to do, and there we go. Claim the reward. Yeah, there's. You can select your quest if you want to do a different one, but I'll just keep going to defense, and then it shows here. And yeah, there's all those. You can look at them by type. Oh, why is it still? Oh, we mouse over it. There we go. Gear. I found gear. Oh, because we have a special gear we got from the, because I bought the extended thing. Yeah, we don't want to equip the glasses. Flat cap. It doesn't do anything, so we won't equip it. And the scarf doesn't do anything, so we won't equip it. We already have that on. And we already have this on. Oh yeah. And the other stuff we don't have unlocked yet. So, and collections just shows you all the different things. Potions. Enemies. Appearances. Revelio pages. And yeah, you can go back and view them. And see there's 150 broken up by Hogsmeade, Hogwarts, and the Highlands. Creatures, which we haven't rescued any because we don't have the knapsack yet. The traits that you collect, the wand handles, conjurations, which we'll get to once we get the rumor requirement, ingredients for potions and such, and brooms. So you gotta have a broom, man. Alright. So, oh, Flu Flame, got it.
Revelio.
There's Peeves. Oh, he's getting a howler. He used to doing Revelio a lot. Another Flu Flame, so you can get to class really fast. And begin the class.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Bombard!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time.
I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
She's smart.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
And we learn Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Protego, stupid.
Complicates things.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Levioso.
If only all of my students were this adept. Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Stupid.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
You can talk to random people.
I'd hate
They'll
to
have
face
little
Professor
things,
Hecat in a duel.
usually a pip over their head or an X.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
And there is Sebastian to talk to. I am going to flip over for a second just to pause, and I'm going to stretch my legs a minute. I'll be right back. Oh, and I need to get the look at my live stream on that page. There we go. Okay. Alright. Pause, or not pause, but turn off my mic for a moment. Alright. Oh man. Stretched out a little bit. Get my shot a little early tonight. Go to bed. Get that timer set up. It's not super early, but alright. Game. A few minutes before I have to take my shot. Almost 8 minutes. I'll have to take a minute to do my shot and then I was gonna turn up the volume a little bit. There's audio. Alright, there we go. talk to Sebastian. He's gonna tell us
Nice
about
work.
the unsanctioned dueling club.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
If you're
Till next time.
There's a side quest. And we got one main quest complete. We can look at that. And dun, 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 dun. There's the crossed wands. Dun, 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 dun. There's all the quests. And now that one's tracked already. We can locate it on the map. And if we had a bunch of points opened up, we could port to it. It's kind of hard to tell exactly where it's at in relation to some stuff, but it doesn't look like there's anything to it. So we'll just... that one's down lower. So yeah, we'll just run to it. And we did get a challenge because we got one quest completed. So we can claim that reward. So these are appearance rewards. Some of them are, some of them are different stuff, depending upon which one we have. I think this one does appearance, and some of them do and some of them don't. So to change those, you can go to gear. And since we have those wands, or the gloves, now it says X, change appearance. And those are what we have on. And we can change them to that one that we just got. Boink. Just like that. These are ones from the pack. Pre-sale I bought, and then I upgraded it to the whatchamacallit to get the gloves and the hippogriff. And then these, I can't remember how you earn those. I think that was a thing for the download or something. I'll put the Slytherin glove on since I'm Slytherin. And then yeah, just go back. Yeah, you can... Merlin's cloak. The dark arts robe. House fanatic. Azkaban prisoner. And the charms professor. But we don't want to look exactly like him because that's where we're going. So we'll just do the house fanatic for now. Well, I don't know why it's got a blue ascot. That's pretty stupid. So we'll go back and we'll keep our under thing the same thing, our outfit. Alright. Oh, and then collections, since we got the gloves things, there we go. Alright. And now again, he can do the charmed compass. Oh, he can talk to...
Huh. Always thought Levioso was
Press
for
it up.
first years. Not anymore.
There we go. And it's down. And then up. And then around. Oh.
Revelio.
See, we didn't have the... Yeah, we haven't done that. The whatchamacallit quest for that yet, so...
If I could undo all that happened that day, I'm now Annabelle.
Revelio.
Yeah. Are we? Yeah. We shouldn't start this
Professor
yet.
Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to
I
remind him
gotta
to
do
finish
my
the lesson.
shot, so
Some of us
pause
don't
for just a
necessarily
moment.
want him to go back to the lesson.
Oh, let's see. Get my needle. Cancel my timer. Which... Okay. There we go, finally.
Black noticed the scuff on his tube the other day, and would not take another step until a house elf polished his way for him. What man? If only Black had the power to choose the other professors too, then we could get rid of muggle-born like Garlic. Good thing Professor Weasley takes the role seriously, since Black clearly has no interest in his. It's about time Hogwarts put someone like Black in charge. Perhaps now we can stop all these disgusting muglots from ruining the school. How much longer do you think Black will be headmaster? I have family in America. Wonder if I could transfer to Ilvermorny and come back when he's gone. My parents were thrilled to hear that Black was being put in charge. Our families have been friends for centuries. Tried to summon the pepper at dinner last week and dropped pudding into our prefect's lap. Not sure who felt it more, me or her. I've been meaning to ask you, you wouldn't have an extra quill I could borrow, would you? In Transfiguration, especially writing with proper numbers. I thought it could be funny, and it was. To me.
Success. Back in the fridge. party going.
I was always in trouble, I was. Always something broken in the garden. Ornaments, torn up lawn. Got called on to read out loud.
And charms.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Nettie.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
And the introduction to Summoner's Court.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles up, that's it! Excellent control there. Very good.
Didn't do that one quite right. Let go too soon.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. Yes!
Accio!
Splendid!
Let us see this. That is how it's done. Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Oh, shoot. Damn it.
Don't lose your composure.
Be sharp. There we go.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do this.
Accio!
Oh,
you
shoot.
almost had it.
Oh well. Didn't have it lined up very good, evidently.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. Phew.
Accio!
That's it.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Man, I wish you guys would move out of the way.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Accio!
Well done. Watch this. There we go. Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
A perfect score. Remarkable. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't
A
work on
word,
humans.
if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Good old Professor Ronan. So now... we have nothing on the main, but it just became available.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Professor Weasley after class in the Transfiguration. So you can track the quest located on the map. It's probably pretty close. Yeah, it's down there. We can port down to the Transfiguration Courtyard. So we don't have to run around. We'll do plenty of running around. We're getting all the pages and secrets and chests and blah 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 blah. Lots of stuff. I mean, you can do just the main storyline and be done in like 20 or 30 hours. Pretty easy. But if you do all the other stuff, you're looking at 50 or 60 to get like 100% here. But that won't mean you have all these at 100%. Unless you're really lucky. Oh, we're about to be level 3. Oh, dang, that's stupid. Okay. Oh, I got that one, didn't I? Oh, you get a blue flame there for the Transfiguration classroom. I know it auto-saves and stuff, but every now and again I just like to do a hard save. Just in case something weird happens, because it can. Because we're getting ready to go into whatchamacallit.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details. Mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
Yeah, I know. Oh, see, there's a chest. And more gold. And there's a... partial transfiguration. That gets me to level 3. Report to Professor Ronan. He is outside here. Oh, sorry. Run into people.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Collect the flying pages near the broken statue. Collect the flying pages in the defense against the dark guards tower.
Accio! Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
No. There you go.
Brilliant.
Return to the professor. And see, it has the one locked out. Got the lock on it because we don't have Reparo. Because we need Reparo. I also had to reach level 2, but I think I'm level 3 now.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, Wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Finally get one that adds a letter. Reparo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out. Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Revelio.
I'd like to retire to Hogwarts one day.
Revelio.
Oh, future Hogwarts people will be proud of my childhood.
Our family in Eindale.
Yo. Back to Blue Flame. One by the bells. Oh, there is.
But then she has a skill. Can't afford to cover it.
Revelio.
Hello. Looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective, when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here.
Yep.
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
There's some more. Oh, come on. Don't glitch out on me.
Look! From the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Yeah, from Poppy. Let's get some toadstools. There we go. There's more lacewing fly.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely. We already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
Oh, hi.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think they're calling it forbidden.
Oh, that one's an auto.
Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Yeah, we're gonna come up on the moon, man.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Demi-guys.
Demi-guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Oh, Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, It might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you. Revelio.
Hogsmeade Bridge.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every
Revelio.
visit. I can tell you that you are everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Open the map. All vendors, the spellcraft, and J. Pippin's potions. All right, here. The first thing I'm going to do is grab the whatchamacallit, Floo Flame.
I was standing behind a till, counting nothing.
We'll get the spellcraft first.
Revelio.
An inquiring mind.
Enchanted staircase.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in.
Really?
Say the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Vendors.
Revelio.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh my. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
All right. Nope.
How intriguing. Curious indeed. 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 Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
A spot of failure is a good thing. Builds character.
Go get a couple other.
Revelio.
You got pages. Oh.
Accio.
I missed it. It'll come around again.
Revelio.
There it is.
Accio. Revelio.
Potion shop.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Back by the potion station. Hey, my first piece of clothing that adds a little stat.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio.
Alright, let's get to the magic neep.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Well, hello there.
There we go. He's at the right angle, I guess. And this one
Revelio.
right here. The gold that's on the ground.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of dittany seeds?
There's the dittany.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Yeah, but I ain't got no money yet.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Be back after I do some adventuring. Get some fat stacks of cash. Oh man, hiccups.
Revelio.
More floating. Oh, did I get? Yeah, I got enough for one of those, didn't I? The field guide.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Yeah, they're inside. Let's go get the flame.
Thinks he's got half a chance. A werewolf would be on you like both knuckles to dog.
So one for Honeydukes. Yeah, let's go closer.
Revelio.
That one's inside, sugars.
Accio.
Go. Oh, there's another one. Kind of floating around.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
That's an owl. Okay, I got a pretty good amount for now. Go back to Natty.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Bombarda! Draw it away from the buildings! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Tego, stupefy.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
Expelliarmus.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Singer. Kind of like singer, but more inflection.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Reparo. Ah, good as new. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo. Revelio.
We were just talking about you.
Revelio. Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Now it explains to you. Looks like a cloak. And there's the well-pointed. +5. Now we have that one we can sell. Oh, it's 0, but we can get rid of it, so it's out of our inventory.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
There they are. Preview. Crazy. Okay. That's fine. We won't worry about those. Follow Natty to the Three Broomsticks.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
controls Ranrock and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Revelio.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
We must return to the common for the night to access the map. Hogwarts. Fast travel to the Slytherin common. Drink.
Revelio.
Open the field guide. Got the new questies. Got an owl post from Professor Fig. Speak with Professor Fig. But I think we're gonna call it for the evening. So we can save. Exit the game. Alright. That'll do it. And I will be on tomorrow.